to miss the first show back from spring break. So
It's practically a holiday, the first morning show back from spring break.
yeah, I actually wonder how many people are going to be actually. It doesn't feel like school's starting back up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt like that spring break was way longer than any other spring break I've had.
No, for sure. Well, and some of that, too, was when we went up to New York, like the team of us from the station and AppTV, we got off of school. Like, I got excused from my classes on Thursday
right.
and Friday. So it was like, I got back from New York on Sunday, and it was like, there's still spring break. There's still like another week. What am I going to do with my time? I have all this free time, but nothing. Like, it's like I have no plans. So I just stayed up here and worked kind of, but
Oh, you
I ended
stayed
up
up
going
here?
skiing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It was cool. I went with my grandpa and some of his friends, and one of his friends is 85 years old and can ski like a pro. Like, the dude has just like, you can tell that he's been skiing a long time because his turns were just so perfected. But 85 years old. Not my grandpa, one of his friends.
Does the friend work at the university?
Well, if
I
you're
hope
over
I can.
70, you get to ski for free. And I think
Really?
Sugar and Beach. Yeah, my grandpa skis for free because they, like, once you're
What?
over 70, they don't have that many
Okay.
people, I guess, that are, like, I don't know, because my grandpa's in great shape, but some of his friends may not be, but a lot of his friends still are. He's also, the baby boomers, he was really worried because he says that a lot of the deals for, people like senior discounts or whatever, that they'll get rid of those once all the baby boomers have come up into those ages because there's so many of them, And so they're just like, we'll get rid of the discount, because I guess they start losing money because there's just so many of them. But he was so worried that he wouldn't get the skiing discount because he's like,
Well, yeah.
no. But they still have it. It's really cool.
See, discounts are very important to the elderly people. I come from a small kind of retirement community back home, and every single Wednesday at IGA there's that senior discount day. And that's when it fills up.
IGAs are still a thing. They're
At
still
least back in my town.
Wow. I don't think because I'm from Mooresville, and I don't think there's ever been an IGA anywhere near.
Maybe there's not enough elderly people out there. I don't know. The Senior Discount Wednesday, that's a national holiday in my town. And I every single time I tried to see grandma or try to help her out. Where is she on Wednesday? IGA.
Wow, I bet that's like such a social thing too. It's like, it's
for
Wednesday,
sure.
like let me go see my friends at IGA. My gosh.
Let me see my friends that I just saw at the college kids in New York City.
Yeah, you never know. We almost got lost, but we made it back. It was just the subway is very confusing because it's one of those things. There weren't enough people around to really ask at that time.
In New York, there's not enough people to ask.
Well, okay, but everyone seemed in a hurry, and we didn't want to bother them.
Okay, so it wasn't that. It was the fact that you all were scared of the New York people.
Okay, maybe. And so we asked one guy, but he was like, "Oh, I'm also a tourist." And he was like, because he was trying to ask us about the subway. We were like, we were actually just about to ask you because we don't know what we're doing.
The chances of one person eating all our food.
Okay.
By
so
that time, but it was like 5 people maybe.
Dude, that's the best though, is when you do go to a movie and it's just like you and another person or something. You can just talk through them. Okay, so I love to talk during movies. Because I just love to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. Or like, do you think they're going to do this? I think it just makes it much more of a social thing instead of like going with your friend and then not talking the whole time, just sitting side by side and just like elbowing the person like, oh my gosh, this is, what's happening? But that's the best scenario because you can be as loud as you want and it doesn't matter.
But see, and then we walked out of the theater and tell the most concise story.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No. It for sure. I think they did try to cover a lot, and it seems very obvious that they cut out a lot to make it fit that 2-hour time span. I think it was 2 hours. And so, because the Marvel standalone movies can't necessarily go as long as Endgame, for example, which is supposed to be 3 hours.
I wish they could.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, and a lot of people would enjoy that, but I guess they're trying to reach other people, too, who just might be casually watching it.
If they did the Netflix shows where they had
It came out on International Women's Day, and
so powerful.
What a flex. And it was really cool that people were like, I think before Captain Marvel came out, I heard a lot of people complaining that they made Captain Marvel girl. They're like, oh, I don't think it's going to be as strong that way since Captain Marvel's supposed to save them from Thanos and all of that. And I was really worried that people were gonna be like, oh, like they shouldn't have a woman in that role, that they're trying to push too hard to have female characters. But honestly, I heard nothing but good things from people about Captain Marvel, like being a good movie, other than the plot concerns. Like people were a little the same things. They said that it was a little bit rushed, but I heard really good things about like the actress. Everyone loved the actress, and like but you said that you weren't sure about the actress.
I thought in lying. He is not falling in love with all four of them.
And some of that you think about is for TV. Like, obviously, he's probably narrowed it down. Even when it was the top 4, he had probably narrowed it down beyond that to, okay, well, I like these 2 girls best. But he has to at least pretend, like,
That's
for
terrible.
the show. Yeah. Because Colton is one of those people that I really don't think was ever meant to be on this show, because he gets far too, like, emotionally attached to people, I think. And this whole time it's
Colton.
been, like... No, but it's like... I just don't know why he was on the show necessarily, because previous bachelors and bachelorettes are like more okay with having kind of like the rotation of people. Because some people really can handle that. They'll not date multiple people, but they'll be like talking to multiple people. Like I can't do that, but like, people, I know some people who do like to do that. They'll like won't necessarily talk to just one person. They'll talk to multiple people, and they can, I don't know, that's just like, I think a personal thing.
This isn't even talking. What he's going to do.
But he is basically.
Okay, so we're going straight from talking to I'm proposing to you.
But most of the time, so the show has to end with an engagement, basically. That's, the premise of the show. But they usually have the engagements last a long time. And so, like, the engagements will last, like, a year or 2, but it's basically like they're dating during that time. So it's not necessarily an engagement the way we always think of it, but...
That must be nice, dating and knowing that you're not going to break up. You're like, engaged, we're already engaged, we're good.
Yeah, we got to stay together long enough because The Bachelor is paying us.
Apparently. And Katie's loving it.
No, dude, I'm so excited. Because we talked about it on the show before, about the Jonas, brothers. They were rumored to be coming back, but now they're actually back.
And
it's great.
It was rumored. Family.
Oh, my gosh. But, no, it's an exciting thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you think not?
I just don't think they bring much. I don't think their new song's that great.
Okay, so I would agree that the new song... Hold on. Listen. So I would agree that the new song isn't the best. Like I like it, but it could have been better. I was expecting a little more. So I'm thinking though that with their later releases of songs that I'm hoping for some, I don't know. But I've honestly really grown to like the song. At first when I heard it, I was like, but then I really like it now. But
we're all just a sucker for their charisma and charm.
No, I've been watching a bunch of their interviews because they've been on the James Corden show, the late show.
I did watch it, yes.
Those are so fun. Like they're funny dudes. They're cool.
Yeah.